a lot of people ask me, where are the Little Willie Barrows? Where are they? Where are the Jesse Jacksons? Where are the Renee Fergusons? Where are they? Where are they? And I said, I got some. You know, Jesus turned the world upside down with only 12 disciples. It's not a whole lot of them. And then with 12 disciples, was it W.E. Du Bois that says only the talented tenth? Only a few. If we can just keep the little Willie Barrows, the little Eddie Whites, the little W.E. Du Bois, you know, the little Maya Angelou's, Tom Skinner's, we can just create them. And that's what I'm trying to do now. And is to spend a lot of time with female leadership. And it's not just black. Jesse is a very articulate person. He can articulate the problems better than anybody that I know. And I was more or less the action arm, the service arm of the organization. And me and Dr. Calvin Morris worked with Jesse. And when Jesse would get through preaching or speaking, he would go in the back and talk with somebody and talk with. We would be out there with the people, talking with the people, finding out what their problems were. The phone rings. Jesse gone to the airport, but I got to be there to answer that phone, and not just answer and say he's not here, but to service those people. See, you got to be willing to service people. That's the only way you can build organizations. The only way you can build power. And we have a saying that goes, a need is the basis for organization. Need. Self-interest is the sustaining force, and service is power. Most people, I tell people a lot of times, you don't want to be me. You don't really want to be Reverend Barrow, because you don't want to serve. But if you really, service is power. You looking at why everybody calling you there, and why you taking all these trips, and why you this, that, and the other, why you getting all these awards. It is simply because of service. Service is power. Need is the basis of organization. When you can see people's need, see the community needs, see the world needs, then you just respond to those needs. And I've always known my place. And my place has been, I can preach, I can speak, and I can organize. All of that, that's the Trinity in my life. And I'm not a jealous person. So if you get, I know you don't pay the price to get where you're going. and most people don't want to pay the price. They don't want to pay the price. I paid a price to live with one man for 56 years. I paid a price for been in Chicago about nearly 50 years and only moved 3 times. Only moved. Some people move every month. You know, I've been in one church for nearly 50 years. One church. I'm a very stable person because God has called me to stabilize, organize, and to make sure that his plans are carried out. And I'm committed to that. And everybody, not what I say, but it's what I do. And so I've been there, and I don't plan to leave. I heard Billy Graham say not long ago, he said, when I read in the Bible where Jesus retired, I retire. I've never read where Jesus retired. And now I will be 80 years old in December.